How's it going, guys? This is Ice here. Welcome back to another video. This video, guys, we are completing Fleas editing dictionary. I don't know yet if I'm going to complete all of these in the same video, but let's get into it, boys. One thing I do hate about this map that I wish Flea would update is just adding all the different mechanics. I mean, he has sliding in the game. Sliding's pretty old, I guess. So he'll add sliding's a fairly new mechanic, I would say. So I would say give him a little bit of time. He'll add the sprinting mechanic in the game as well, in the map. But my boy need to tighten up, you know what I mean? Step it up, my boy. I need this map. But yeah, I love this map, guys. This map is really good if you want to just get all the edits in. This map truly, it doesn't actually have every single edit that you can use. That's why I want to create some mini edit courses. I already did create a particular drill, a resetting drill that no map, I think at this point 0 maps have that particular drill that I have on my satisfying drills map that I created for you guys. I still use that map every day, by the way. So that map actually, like, that's the beautiful thing about it is I can 100% say that that map is genuinely helping. That map is genuinely helping me become the player that I am right now. So every time you guys see me getting better, that map has a direct correlation to my improvement that you guys can see. Which is the reason why I recommend it to you guys. I also make this drill a lot harder than I need to make it. And just do this version. Actually, I want to do the harder version. Nice. Ooh. So I'm making this harder than it needs to be as well. I'm editing it, right? Then I'm flipping it. Like I'm edit resetting, right? So like I'll edit it, I'll reset it, and then I'll edit the front. So it's a flip, right? So that's already kind of difficult. You guys see I do it in succession, and then I edit this. Right? Instead of this is typically what most people do on this part. But you can make it harder by doing this. That's super smooth. I can't cap. Yeah, I love this map. This is a really dope map. I've always had this map in my favorites, along with, you know, Raiders OG practice map. Gotta have that one in the favorites. Let me know what type of maps you guys practice on. What's your go-to training map? And I will try to get it done. Suggest a training map for me, guys. An editing course, and I'll get it done. Submit it for you guys. Make a video about it. I'm making this a lot harder than it needs to be as well. This is what you're probably supposed to do in this drill. But we're ramp flipping. There's so many reasons why this is a better edit to do than this one. The ramp flip, it's such a good edit to learn, dude. You guys can see me do it in my 1v1s all the time and in my fights, where I'll do that ramp flip to get away from somebody all the time. And then here's the extremely hard version. You know, I'm not gonna do the hardest version of this because I'm actually not that good at it. I know when to draw the line, boys. I know when to draw the line, trust me. So I'm gonna just do the easy version, which is this version. Now you could do the hard version, which is editing it, then edit resetting it, which is basically flipping the ramp so that it covers you. That's what makes this such a awesome move to do in a fight, because that's like easy cover right there. You could be shooting at someone, and then you could just back up a little bit and position a little bit, and you get like position yourself a few, I don't know what you call it, a few feet within game, and you get, actually, matter of fact, a few frames, dude. Like if you find that hot spot, you could flip in and out of ramps like, at any given time. Like, you get me? whatever. I think you get the point. Y'all can't lie, that was beautiful. Oops. I want to do a lot of piece control stuff, man. Like, I want to make a lot of piece control videos for you guys. Should we do that? That'd be an easy way to get me into piece controlling. I'll just start making videos about it. Start coming up with a signature move on each map and work on that for the week, and then move on to a different move. But just come up with a signature move from each position, because those positions are very important, very good to make sure you have something to do, have something prepared to do in those scenarios. That's just cool. But you guys gotta remember, one main tip that I want to give you guys is if you're learning keyboard and mouse, man, free building, or even controller. If you're just playing Fortnite in general, make sure you are free building. Free building is to Fortnite as shadowboxing is to boxing. Does that make sense? Or just fighting in general. Shadowboxing is extremely important for any fighter, and if you know, you know. But yeah, if you want to, you got to find that rhythm. You got to find your rhythm. You got to find your flow. The only way you can do that is shadowboxing. Putting yourself there, being able to visualize. You know what I mean? And having that muscle memory, building up that muscle memory, that familiarity. So yeah, I would definitely recommend you free build. You got to free build. The way I play is directly correlated to how much I free build. As crazy as that sounds, like I've reached a point where if I just free build, because free building is not fun for me on keyboard and mouse right now. I'm not that great at free building, and as advanced as I was on controller, it's just very frustrating to play and try to learn keyboard and mouse. But I'm learning. I'm still free building a little bit more and more every day. But it's just tough because I get upset with myself easily, and you know what I mean? It's like I start missing a bunch of side jumps in a row, or walls aren't placing when I want them to, or I think I'm better than I actually am. You know what I mean? Because I'm playing. Like it's just complicated. I think you guys feel it. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do a lot of piece control stuff. A lot of piece control stuff, because I think I can make some people look goofy. Just imagine me, dude. Imagine me. I can make some people look goofy. But I also want to make free building videos, like literally videos of me just free building. Just imagine the different beautiful things I can make with just that concept alone. But just yeah, I'm just gonna start doing all that stuff 100%. It's only been 6 months since we've been grinding keyboard and mouse. I think we look good. I'm not doing this show very well, am I? I stopped so many times. Alright, this is the impossible. Let's focus up a little bit. Sheesh. I need to take my time. This isn't like some speedster test. Relax. Relax, brother. Is that really taking me 10 minutes to finish? Like, I'm telling you, he needs to add the sprint. I don't think I want to finish this map. I'm sorry. I need an updated map because I need to sprint. I think sprinting is extremely important in Fortnite right now. Especially if you're capable of handling it. If you're capable of, dude. I don't want, if I say that, I don't want everyone to just start sprinting. It's just gonna cause you to skip the basics, skip the stuff that you need to learn first before you start sprinting all over the place. But for the most part, you probably actually, it's probably just good to practice. You probably should practice it rather than not practice. But yeah, sprinting is very important. Having that, not having that enabled in a map, any kind of practicing map is detrimental to your skill development at this point. Probably not as bad, not as serious, considering that you don't necessarily have to be trying to practice at the highest level every time. You could just be trying to practice the basics. Like you should not be sprint editing if you don't even know how to, if you don't edit regularly while jogging without messing up, you know what I mean? Like, look how consistent. If you're not at least that consistent, you should not be practicing sprinting as much. Definitely give it a try because it's good to learn everything. But your focus should be basics always. Less intensive practice, more focused practice. Another thing I want to give you guys, another tip I want to give you is to practice editing without straining your fingers. Like, you know how you could hear you shouldn't be able to hear my button presses. I should be practicing to where you can't hear it. You shouldn't be hearing me smash my keyboard. When I'm in a fight, sure. For the most part, when I'm practicing, I should be practicing playing effortlessly. Look at that. Look at that. You can't hear me. Oh. You can't hear me. You can't hear my keyboard. You can't hear my keyboard. Alright. Did you get my point, right? You guys get my point. That's how you should be practicing. You'll thank me later, bro, and you'll be able to grind longer. You won't burn out, and even if you can focus, if you tell yourself that, I'll play hard because I can kind of focus for that amount of time. Trust me, it's not worth it. Not worth it. Play effortless, because in game you're gonna be able to do things without even. You could be in the most chill mood and you won't be messing up. You know what I mean? And then that will allow you to play even faster in the future. Because remember, when you get angry and when you start playing with emotion, you get a little bit worse. You know what I mean? Anger makes you stupid. So if you practice to where your fundamentals are solid, you can cultivate that anger and make it something crazy. You could use that energy and, like, bro, you could be such an aggressive player, you could do so many different things, but you have to learn the basics first. So that you're not messing up when you do get emotional. Emotion's not necessarily bad, it's just bad because it causes you to mess up if you let it get out of control. But you can be very creative. Emotion is creativity. You know what I mean? So if you use that anger or that sadness, whatever it is, from a game or just, you're fighting someone and they're pissing you off, you could use that and you won't play worse. If they piss you off, it won't make you worse, you'll get even better. Your fundamentals are already solid, so you just gotta shit all these kids. Like, look at here, like right now. Like, why am I going so fast? That's a hard edit, low key. Why is that so hard? I like this edit. This is cool. It feels so incomplete. Interesting. Somehow that's easier for me. You see what I mean? That's weird. They added a pyramid to the drill and somehow it's easier. My brain just computes it better for some reason. It's a cool drill. I might add that in my map. Satisfying drills number 2. Oh, another thing to focus on when you're editing, just like when you're aim training, focus on accuracy. So I'm not gonna be worrying about like trying to be all fast. It's about being accurate. It's hard to do that on keyboard and mouse because you don't have a walking button. You know what I mean? You can't control your speed like you can on controller. I was such a master at that. Playing with your speed. It's really hard to do on keyboard and mouse. I love this pickaxe, guys. I wish they add more fists. They need to add another pickaxe with this animation. I love the fists. I like punching things. Because this is not matching my fit right now, you feel me? But I love the animation so much. I don't know how I feel about the editing animation of it. Actually, no, I love it. Like, look at that. You pull it out and you smash your fists together. That's cool to me. Like, you can use that animation in such cool ways. It just looks so badass. It looks so badass in plays, basically, and highlights and stuff. Why can't I grab that? Why does that happen? Stuff. Oh, like I said, you see, I'm getting carried away. I said accuracy. Look how good I'm able to do this one because I'm being accurate and not fast. You see how I'm controlling my speed a little bit, stopping at certain points so that I'm not missing the edit. And you learn to control your speed enough, you'll be able to like position so well, and you'll be able to like finesse it. Figure out different ways to maneuver yourself and position yourself to get these edits done faster, even though you can't necessarily run straight through the drill. You know what I mean? You can kind of finesse it, running side to side, for example. Yeah, I love that animation. Like, you can only use this pickaxe if you're an extremely aggressive player, so, in my opinion. You gotta be hella aggressive to make the most out of this pickaxe. Shouldn't be smacking my keys like this. Cool. Alright, so just gotta be gentle. Like, someone name a cooler animation on a pickaxe, please. Someone in the comments, name a cooler animation for me to check out. Like, I don't think you can get me, because I think I've tried each one. And the only other one that I like is maybe the battle axe. The way you swing it's pretty aggressive, pretty cool to me. You could be really aggressive. Well, you don't necessarily have to be aggressive, but I feel like it complements an aggressive player for sure. Like this one complements an aggressive player. Just a very confident player, you know. And the way you swing the battle axe is pretty cool to me. And then the fact that the one that I have, the pickaxe that I have, it's the fact that it kind of freezes up as you hit things is pretty cool. Pretty sure everyone has that. I think it was in the battle pass. But I love that pickaxe. It's really dope, and it complements my. I could use that now, and it would complement my whole thing, my whole stuff. You know, ice and all, Ice Nation and whatnot. I like it for that reason. So I could. That's literally a gimme pickaxe. This one I gotta put in some effort to use, but I look good. I look good. This pickaxe is nice. Let me know what you guys think about this pickaxe. It might be goofy looking, but it's so cool. Like it's. There's a bunch of these. What you said, boy? What you said? Give me that wall. What you said? Give me that wall. Give me that shit. Give me that. Everything's one shot? What? Oh, why didn't I think of that? This is a great way to practice breaking stuff and replacing it. Why did I think of this? This is awesome. This is awesome. I thought it was always better to practice with actual damaged walls because you gotta hit them twice anyway in game. And it'll just help you get used to that rhythm of hitting him twice. But this is cool. This is definitely great at helping you practice apply your pickaxe. This is awesome. And replace walls and whatnot. What is my pickaxe for? Okay. Cool. Anyway, a little treat for you guys, for those who tuned in. That's a great drill. So now you know which map, or you could just implement it in your own map. But you'd have to remember to turn it off because that would be really toxic in fights if people could just one pickaxe your wall. Like, please do not practice that. Do not enable that. That would be too toxic. That'd be kind of cool to practice though. Like, I would be a menace in that type of map. Like, oh my goodness. You just don't know. One pickaxe walls. Oof. Don't play with me, bro. Don't play me in that type of game mode. That would be extreme build fights, man. So that's what's next, guys. We're gonna do piece controlling today as well. I'm gonna record like some piece control stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Figure out some type of signature move on each scenario. That's a cool way to get into piece controlling because I think I have decent piece control for considering I don't actually practice piece controlling like that. Like, because we've been piece controlling since before piece controlling was an actual thing. You know what I mean? Like, but whatever. I mean, it's cool that people finally got onto it. But I need to kind of catch up because I see what it could be, and what people have made is definitely a lot more than what we were doing before. But I feel like what people are doing now, it's a little unnecessary. You don't necessarily have to do all that, but it's still a great skill to know because it's overwhelming. Being able to just freaking tunnel around people and eventually piece them up is good. So that's why piece controlling is definitely, you should definitely use that map if you can. Definitely. Don't just ignore it. Definitely a good skill to know. And that's how we're going to get into it. We're going to be free building. And we're going to be piece controlling as well as 1v1ing and doing our edit pump wars as well. Let's the upload. That's the recording schedule for the day, boys. That's a little insight. A little insight behind the scenes, boys. I schedule my videos in advance, by the way. I do train every day, but I schedule my videos in advance. As you know, you're not gonna see three, like, I only upload 3 videos a day that are only like 20 to 10 minutes long, 10 to 20 minutes long or whatever. So obviously you can't see my entire session, but I try to show you guys as much as I can. Give you guys a little insight on what's going on behind the scenes, behind the scenes when someone's trying to grind to the top. What is it like trying to be the greatest at something? 'Cause I'm telling you, I'm gonna be the greatest. 100%, 100%. I got that heart. I got the attitude. I got the spirit. I got the love. I'm the people's champ. You feel me? So it's only right. I'm destined for it. Yeah, and yes, I'm talking about the greatest. Like, I'm talking greater than Sway, greater than Palm, greater than DC, greater than Clicks, greater than all these dudes, all the GOATs. Not that some of those guys I mentioned just now are not necessarily GOATs. Or shall I say, are not necessarily OGs. But yeah, my legacy is gonna be bigger than those. All those put together. That's what we're aiming for, guys. Because I don't think they aimed high. I don't think they aimed high enough. Those are still my dogs. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say I look up to anybody because, you know, I'm kind of we kind of do the same thing. I definitely. Can I say someone inspired me? Yeah. I think I've used Sway's gameplay as inspiration, and maybe Clicks, or maybe the OGs. Yeah, I've tried to gain something from the OGs. But yeah, that legacy is gonna be bigger than all that, boys. This is what we stand for here. It's because what we stand for here. You feel me? Nothing but love. Nothing but love. Nothing but learning. Nothing but purity. No cheating. No. None of that, man. Just love, hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears. Putting in the time. You want it, right? Go and get it. You can have it if you want it. You just gotta reach out and get it. That's what it is, boys. Okay, so I try not to rotate with it. Like, if it's turned sideways, it clearly is turned sideways for a reason. So I'm gonna stay to the top back left corner, which is quadrant 2. Well, 1, 2, 3, quadrant 3. I'm gonna stay in quadrant 3 as I do these shows. So I do all these edit down drills. I shouldn't be smacking my mouse like that when I'm editing. I need to make it quiet, dude. Make it quiet. Sorry, guys. I gotta constantly remind myself. Because when you get good, you start breaking your rules. When you get good enough, you can break rules. You know what I mean? But you gotta catch yourself sometimes. It's good to break rules and be unorthodox, but you gotta make sure your fundamentals are good, solid. And when you're practicing, you want to practice the fundamentals so that you can stray away from it in game. You can do things that you never thought you could do, all because you have that base. You have a strong base to branch off. What is up with this? What is with my rhythm here? Thank you. What is going on? My rhythm there was a little miss, but it's all good. I hate these double edits. For some reason, I'm so inconsistent. There we go. Get in there. There you go. Nice, freestyle. Now we're doing our edit ups, and we're done. Cool. Messed up a bunch, but I need to slow it down. Why am I not trying to be accurate? See, I gotta remind myself to be accurate. Not fast. Why am I falling? You shouldn't be falling if you're doing it for accuracy. Like, why can't I double edit, man? That's so... Yes, sir. I usually like to do it again, the opposite direction. Sometimes you can't help but press the key. It might sound like I'm pressing the key really hard, but I might not necessarily be. It's just I have to kind of time my presses at a certain. I have to press the button at a certain time, and I kind of have to go quick, if that makes sense. So I'm not necessarily hitting it hard. This is a mechanical keyboard, so it just makes a lot of noise. But still, for the most part, that's a good indicator for how hard I'm pressing the keys. So if I notice that I could hear it, I could kind of start to press it a little bit slower, you know, a little bit softer. There you go. Okay. Oh, come on, that's annoying. What the hell? Come on. Okay, I want to figure out how to edit that in a better way so that my momentum brings me, my momentum correlates with, you know, where I gotta go for my next edit. on. There we go. And we what the hell? As soon as you finish doing a button press drill, you start freaking pressing the wrong button. Crazy. Keyboard and mouse noob for you. Bro, I gotta really go way down there. Really, seriously, Flea. This map could be 10 out of 10 if you added the sprint mechanic in the game. But yeah, that was Fleas Edit Dictionary. Thank you for making the map, Flea. Appreciate it, as well as the rest of the community. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you guys are enjoying the progress on keyboard and mouse. You know we are pushing for greatness, so let's keep it going. All right, I want to give a quick shout out to my boys Spectral, Blur, my man Ricky. Ricky said that he said bro has the switch builds. Let's address this, because my man was although he's being funny here, he was actually kind enough to actually explain what he meant by that. So we talked a little bit. I want to figure that out a little bit. Did my builds look weird? Because in my opinion, I like the way they look. I do like a little bit of high textures on certain things. Wait, no, everything's off. Near, low. Wait, I don't have high textures on anything. Does have medium effects? Maybe it has something to do with this. This setting here, anti-aliasing. Maybe it has something to do with that. But I like my stuff. Temporary super resolution recommended. This is cool. There's a lot of things here that we could use to like have better performance. Cool. Fortnite's definitely innovated, which is really dope. And I use DirectX 12, so I don't use 11. Yeah, I use the recommended one, which is DirectX 12. I don't know. Ricky, I'm not sure what the deal is, but yeah. Also, I want to address another comment. Abysmal said, bro, you're insane. Can you teach me how to play on mouse and keyboard? Brother, I wanted to make this video for you. I hope you tuned in and give some, not just for you obviously, but I wanted to address some of the things you were saying in the comments. I asked him how he would like me to address it. I would love to teach him, and he told me that right now he's trying to learn how to build better, defend himself, and his keybinds. And I would say, brother, that I will definitely be able to help you with every single one of those things that you just asked for. I will be continuing to upload retake tutorials. We're getting back to the IC retakes tutorial, guys, so stay tuned for that. Defending yourself, I do want to give more breakdown videos on like my different tactics and like how I fight and how I approach combat in general, because I think that would be very, very beneficial to you guys as well. But more than anything, Abysmal, I would tell you, free build is important, bro. I say this all the time, and I'll say it again. Free building is to Fortnite as shadowboxing is to boxing or MMA or just combat in general, combat sports. It's very important. You need to free build, brother, and I can help you with that. I can make free building more interesting for you by teaching you like retakes. So I definitely will be getting back to the IC retake series, and I think you'll definitely enjoy that and get a lot of useful knowledge from that series. But yeah, those were our top commenters for the week. I don't think I'm missing anyone. Spectral, my boy Rain. Yeah, Rain. Yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying the progress on keyboard and mouse, because I'm enjoying the process. Other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys. Thank you for tuning in.